Hello and welcome to Tangerine, and this week we are looking at MonCage, and
Is
then
it French?
maybe I don't actually know.
It's
Maybe I should have pulled up
why
the.
we're
I should,
terrible with different languages.
wait, you pull up the store page for this and link it to me so I can seamlessly look at the store page mid video. Basically, the gimmick of this sort of thing is I thought it was interesting, like the idea of the camera, and then you match the two images together to create a new scene. But in practice, I found it was kind of more like a 3D point and click kind of game, like as artsy as it was. And I felt like the actual, like mechanic of
the actual cube.
getting like the two pieces to fit together perfectly was a bit like frustrating a lot of the time, sort of thing.
Yeah, because like, what's that? It's like the that is it like a tech, like the you take a picture that comes out, the picture that you put into the real world. That didn't seem as finicky as this. I feel like there's like
some of the scenarios I knew because I saw it on the trailer, sort of thing. But then some of them I got like really stuck and I couldn't figure it out. Some of them I think I just quit at some
I'm already confused.
Yeah, because you're kind of. The first frame is like a big interactive world, and then the next frame is like a story of like moving this truck along, and then it goes to like different parts of the factory and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, because I said the moment they've taught you like two mechanics. The fact that you can like interact between the two regions, and the fact that you can zoom in and out in the different regions.
Yeah.
That's about it. And I can't figure out what you're supposed to do with those two. I assume there's like a third thing you have to use.
You find these photos of like a man and like his son, I guess, but I couldn't figure out if they were actually, because they go into pictures on the background as well.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah.
But I couldn't actually like figure out. I don't think they're actually like mechanical pictures. I think they're more like collectible sort of thing. Yeah. I have to tell. This is kind of like an artsy kind of Pete Molyneux kind of game, I guess he would make. And I was like, oh wait, I can put together the bridge thing.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And then if I push it out, then I can move the thing across.
Yeah, they should make that so like it snaps ways, in my opinion.
I think I had like the options to. I feel like there should be like hints. I think there was hints. I think there was like a kind of a soft hint option. I was like spamming it, and it wasn't that useful, sort of thing. It's basically, yeah, that's the button. It kind of highlights things that are useful, kind of like
interactable.
You know, like in Assassin's Creed, you have like Assassin's the Animus Vision or something that highlights useful. It's kind of like that.
Which is amazing in the first game, by the way. I don't know how good it is in the other games. I never used it really.
I don't. Will it be good in the Viking game? That's the question.
Yeah, I want to talk about that at some point, but not here.
On the podcast.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want to this gameplay because it's not.
Can you not do
much gameplay?
Can you not just use that grate to move him across? Yeah, you had it lined up before.
Like, yeah, I could, but I'm still trying to figure it out, sort of thing. Like it's not obvious to me what I'm supposed to be doing, which is kind of the higgledy-piggledy with this game.
To some point, I guess that's kind of the point. Like like just pointlessly do not pointlessly, but like muck around and see like how to fix things. Wouldn't it be cool though? If there's multiple ways to solve them.
That would be cool, but
that'd be really
what you're describing right now is clicking on everything until you find the solution. You're describing a bad point and click game.
But what I want is like a Portal-like game where you can technically solve it. Like you have like a obvious direction to go, but like you can solve it in the multiple ways. Like putting yourself over here, or you can I don't know, like pour something concrete into the valley or something.
This is one of the demos from the demo festival on Steam that I was talking about earlier. You'll see it in the spotlight for Going Under, which is one of my favorite demos from that. This is from Opti Illusion, and the description is MonCage is an adventure puzzle game where the player will explore a lonely world trapped in a mysterious cubic device Each face of this cubic device will display a different scene. I knew that one from the trailer as well, like how to do that.
I've never guessed that, but it's cool.
It looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But then, like,
That's what I mean. Like, if like they had this, imagine multiple things could attach to things though. That'd be way better. Because then you could like mess around with the mechanics. Oh my god, this is like a waste. Not wasted, because like it's still really cool. I'd rather it was less point.
I was trying to figure out this bike wheel puzzle for
puzzle.
like 10, 20 minutes or something. Because you just get stuck at some point. And it doesn't feel rewarding to keep exploring. It just feels kind of frustrating, I found.
Yeah, this is like so Peterish though. Like, they have like it's a good idea, but it's really frustrating to interact with. Like, that is Peter Molyneux in a nutshell.
So I think eventually I figure out that you're supposed to like flood this room, and then it changes how you look at the bike wheel. Yeah.
What? Okay. How would you ever guess that?
I don't know. You just click on things until something works.
If they haven't taught you a mechanic of flooding something will change your perspective.
And then I was like, oh wait, I can mix the wheel with the wheel in the light. I think I'm in a lighthouse. There's something to do with drones. I have no fucking idea what that means. But
what? That's taking over the world. It's dystopian future. Why do you take a picture of it?
Like, it's a really interesting concept, but I just don't think it works very well, which is why I'm like, oh, it's a Peter Molyneux game.
It's it's got really good idea, but it's really Peter Molyneux because he then fucks it up with something else. Yeah, I think it's really amazing if there's multiple ways to solve a puzzle, because then there'd be less point click. More Portal 2 or Portal 1, in the sense like you can like just figure it out. You're like, oh, I just managed to do it with these physics. Yeah, right now it's really annoying. Like, it has like all the bad elements of a point and click with a really cool cube idea. Because also like it's like good puzzle games will like teach you mechanics that you need to use later on. At the moment,
well, like an example of like a great puzzle game would be like Portal or Superland, where
Superland is very good.
You in those games, you always have the tools to do what you need to do, and you know what those tools are. And if you get to a place, if you get to, like in Superland, you unlock abilities. So if you get to a place where you don't know what, if you have abilities that you need to complete something and you don't have them, the game will say you don't have the abilities to do this yet. Come back, which I think is nice. Rather than banging your head against a wall for like...
Yeah, because like a lot of Metroidvanias don't do that either, and it's like, wouldn't it be great if it actually told you that I can't actually get through?
Yeah. So this was... I don't know how much more gameplay I got. I definitely quit at one point.
Yeah.
Because I got so fucking sick and tired of this wheel puzzle. And I was like, interesting idea, I kind of give up.
It's really cool when it works, but like that's kind of the same for all point and clicks. Like, it's really cool once you do something, but like it's really annoying. You just want to find out.
Well, I don't like point and
organic.
I don't like point and clicks. No. Like the reason I played this was because it was one of the demos and an interesting concept. I think I'm inside a lighthouse now, and now I can see the lighthouse through the camera. I think this would be more interesting if it was like telling a story. It might be, but it's like too like
a demo right now.
It's too like what's the word when it's not in your face? It's like, is it very subtle?
Abstract or obfuscated? Yeah.
Yeah, a very abstract sort of thing. So, but if you like these kind of games, definitely check that one out. That was for the spring demo. One confusing game to another. I also played Superliminal, which until now was an Epic Game Store exclusive, but for the Steam Spring Demo Festival, they did a demo for it to
coming out November 2020. Apparently,
it was coming to Steam. Yeah,
I think all the games I wanted that were originally Epic exclusive are coming out this year in November.
There's I think there's one that came out recently that I was interested in on Epic. It was like the Predator game. I like asymmetric games.
Yeah.
So
I can't remember that one. Oh my god. I do like it.
Yeah, his mate. I still
I love
remember.
this game so much.
I still remember the fucking original trailer for this game, and I think it was like 2014 or something, where they just showed off the chess pieces. I was like, that's fucking cool. I can't wait to play that. And then it's like 6+ years later or something. It's like, oh, it's an actual game now.
It took a long ass time, yeah. I forgot it existed for a bit. Oh, hello. I love the puzzles though, like because like it's not even.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep.
It's just really cool. I
Welcome to
think like you're just
Your progress may be
interacting with
monitored
this
by
really weird and
qualified
bizarre world.
specialists. This orientation
See, look
It reminds me
here.
of, like-
There's boxes in the world, but written on the side of the boxes is telling you how to play. That's such a nice little touch.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's very Portal-esque and like not like super Portal-esque, but like it is kind of like like there's like these not test rooms per se, but they're like different rooms in a way. Me. Why has that got letters and numbers on? That's interesting.
I don't know.
It's probably like
You have like these walls as well where you can't take objects through them, like the portal ones.
Just gets tiny. Okay. Okay.
Classic portal puzzle. You need to put something on the button to get through to the next room.
Yeah. Oh, it's in the next room.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that tiny cube can hold it down. That'll be fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But
Well,
making it bigger and smaller probably doesn't change the weight.
I can grab it now and I can use it to get to the next room.
Is there a way to fuck up, but like you could just like place it in the next room, or did they put windows in so you couldn't do that?
Oh, I don't know.
Or can you just use that table?
Oh, that's a bit big.
Oh my god, that's a bit big. It's making a big old clunk sound.
Trying to be jumping pro and get that in. See, this is really cool. It's like, oh, it's painted on the fucking wall.
Some asshole.
But it's very trippy. This game. And
Yeah.
I like the idea that you don't really know what's going on because you're kind of asleep or something.
Yeah. It's like a Legion puzzle game. It's like in that
yes,
like everything is.
That's
weird.
a really. If you don't know about the Legion, the Marvel character, or the FX
Legion
TV series, so spoiler alert for the comic book, I guess. Charles Xavier has a son called Legion, who's like a super mutant, basically. But he also has like schizophrenia, and he also has like a kind of spoilers for the TV show, I guess, in the comic. But he also has like an ancient super mutant living in his head called the Shadow King. But basically, it's the idea of
in the show. It's pretty confusing.
What if you had a mutant like with godlike powers that was also had like a mental like schizophrenia or something like?
Yeah,
it would just be crazy, right?
And because he's also like a mental.
I looked to the exit and I was like, I don't want to go to the exit, and I was like, oh, it's the old change in perspective.
I swear every like level was like just trying to fuck you. Like, yeah, you thought this was gonna be easy? No. I
tried to pull every single fire extinguisher and fire alarm just in case that there was some sort of secret door that opened.
But
I don't think there is.
They did exactly the same. Oh god, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, I love this game. The only thing I've heard about this game is I heard it's quite short.
Yeah.
So depending on how long it takes you to solve the puzzles, it might actually change the length of the game, sort of thing.
Yeah. But personally, I don't think it's a massive issue because it's so cool and unique that I don't think that should really. It's disappointing that it's not as long, I guess. But...
I think there was one point in the playing the demo, I got so confused I didn't really know what to do that I had to look up a walkthrough. I knew what to do here because of the trailer. That's sometimes with the puzzle game, it's like better the less you see, the better. Because I probably
Yeah.
would have walked around this
Yeah.
room forever trying to figure out what to do, and was like, oh, I've seen him use the exit sign to escape in the trailer. I know what to do here, sort of thing.
Like, yeah, because the trailer shows off pretty much everything in this demo, right? Well, not everything, but like it shows a lot of stuff off in this demo.
But it's like this idea of like you're in a dream and you're inside sets and you're not really sure what's going on. You know, it reminds me of as well, actually, the Stanley Parable as well, very much so. You're very much not in control, and there's a lot of stuff going on.
There's also like like this, like
My
voiceovers
name
from
is Dr. Glenn
like-
Pierce, and I'd like to
it's like a Stanley
about being special.
like a narrator sort of guy.
So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry.
I kind of like
Working on
this is my kind of game. Like I like trippy kind of psychological kind of horror
Yeah.
puzzle game sort of thing where you're not really sure what's going on. I couldn't tell if that was like a low texture for the game or is it actually like meant to be a mind puzzle sort of thing. I was like, how the I missed the fire alarm on the roof.
Right. You're not gonna get that achievement then.
No. I was like, oh, I need a box.
So this is
so
like
what if
this is the combination thing that we just saw in the other game, right? But I think way better.
So then I was like, oh, I've got a box now. And I can use that.
That is cool. Because that's the really organically, like, you just see it and go, oh, maybe I can combine this. Like, I feel like
and then I
that's
saw
quite-
this one, and I was like, oh, okay, I gotta do it again, right? But then it took me
it's
like,
missing a little
and then
edge.
it took me like fucking 20 minutes to figure it out because it's kind of complicated how you're supposed to line it up.
So it's missing a little gap, right? So is that missing like a lamp or something? Is that a lamp gap I can see?
It's missing like a flower vase, I think that
No,
is.
it's like a vase. Is it a vase? Oh, is it that thing?
Yeah, but that's painted onto the wall.
Oh, right, okay.
But then what I didn't realize was that you can look at you can turn the vase into an object, and then you can move it, and then use that to
right.
get the perspective back on the box.
That's a bit weird.
So this is me like, this is just gonna be. I could skip it ahead because it's just gonna be footage of me trying to use the one box to get up there instead of having the second box because I didn't realize that I needed the second box to get up because I was like, I can't figure out how to use it. Maybe it's bugged.
That's where narrator would have been great, saying, "I try as you might."
Yeah,
you could not
maybe
get up
like
this bug without another
on
cue."
the,
That'd be really.
on the one hand, like from a story perspective, it's like, oh, you kind of just you're alone and you're trying to figure it out. But then, like, as a gameplay mechanic perspective, it's like maybe you need another box to get out of here or something like that.
Yeah, I think if you make it more patronizing, so lonely, like because they're not actually interacting, they're just like telling you what to do. Like I feel like the Stanley Parable is still quite lonely.
I like how the music is just like smooth jazz / elevator music
Yeah.
on repeat.
Yeah. What are you trying to do here? You trying?
I'm trying to make it big enough that I could, because I've jumped up onto this lamp.
Right.
I'm trying to make
get
it really big and then use that to get up.
Yep.
But it's hard to get that perspective from here to make it really big.
I thought I did that on purpose, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So you
On
can't
the play
cheat.
testing. So I can make it really big down here, but when I'm up on the lamp, I can't get the
Yeah.
perspective to make it really big.
I think they've been clever there.
I think I go back at some point and I'm like, oh no, I missed something because I'm like going backwards.
Yeah.
If I paused it there, that's me watching the walkthrough. Because if you look here, you're supposed to look at it from a specific angle, sort of thing,
Yeah.
to turn it into a flower
What do you mean?
pot.
Yeah. So why does a specific angle change it into a flower pot though? Like why is it not a
No
flower
longer
pot
looks
right
like a 2D image, I guess, but I couldn't.
now? Oh, you have to go like...
Oh, that's what it is. You have to make it into a
Oh, it's
table
not-
first with that perspective,
Right.
and then it moves. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
And then it
has.
has the black and white on the back, and then you get the cube. So that
I like
puzzle,
that. But...
that puzzle
Let's
took
go.
me like 12 minutes of not being able to figure it out, and then looking up a YouTube tutorial. But I mean, if you're willing to just sit there and try and figure it out, the game will probably be like a lot longer than like 2 hours or however long people say that the full game is. And I was like, wait a minute,
What the...
this cube is like not a full cube even. That's interesting.
What? Okay.
Hmm.
I feel like the whole it's trolling you like most of the time. Like, oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is getting trolled the
Jesus
game.
Christ. Oh my god. It's a little. You can't die from things falling on you, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the idea is that you're
It's-
asleep,
Yeah.
Hello.
so you
Oh, it's
can't
Glenn
really
Pierce.
die. But
Glenn Pierce.
Sorry, Dr.
In the
Glenn
event
Pierce.
that this elevator
the thing
is
with the
not
demos,
where you are,
I don't think it gets like
please
that.
don't interact with
The
any
demo
of
itself
the
doesn't get like
instructions
really dark. I think
psychologically
from like the trailer, there's like lots of dark areas and it looks kind of more creepy.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it
later
goes
on
into
there
that
is.
more
parents.
horror
Please
element because
post the
it definitely seems like it has some more psychological horror elements with the puzzle gameplay,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really go into that in the demo.
Yeah, you never like show it off too
Don't
much.
meet sister-in-law. Regular person 3 to 5 dreams per night. Beer fund $5. Don't get lost. Go to the
Why is that a
exit.
fight?
So I was trying to figure out if I had to go into the elevator here, if I could. There's like something else I'm supposed to do because you're always like, am I supposed to go where the game's pushing me, or am I supposed to go where the game's not pushing me, sort of thing? Because I think the
like on the
elevator is
Stanley
the end
Parable.
of the demo.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
It's the end.
It's just like a short teaser to get you to. Because as I said, the game
That is-
itself is like pretty short from what I've heard.
Yeah.
So like they don't want to give too much of the game away because most of the game is going to be like the puzzles.
I love the loading screens though.
They're always different as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so MonCage, personally, I wouldn't recommend that game unless you really like
No.
3D point and click kind of games. Superliminal, I would suggest playing. I found it really fun. I liked the atmosphere. It was, you know, although I had the mechanics, you know, I still struggled a bit. So there is some parts that will really confuse you. So if you're okay with just struggling through them and just trying everything, or if you're okay with just watching a tutorial, which, as you know, me and Tony are terrible at puzzle games, so just throw you under the bus quickly. But yeah,
I feel like we're not bad. It's just like it's hard. To, like I think everyone's like it's hard to record a puzzle. I think we're like.
Anyway,
I think we just think differently. That's my excuse.
that's Tangerine. Goodbye.
Bye.